Okay, guys, the ref is in the court.
You can go ahead and start us. Welcome to Fridley, Minnesota. My name is Dave Vincent, alongside Dave Fink for these four-wall nationals, alongside the United States Handball Association. This is the 66th USHA four-wall national handball championships. We were here in 2011. As you recall, Dave Chapman defeated Sean Lenning, and now we are back as Emmett Peixoto is going to go up against Luis Moreno. They've become quite the rivals here in this quarterfinals, but in regular life, I've seen a lot of their matches. We've had a lot of their matches on these live broadcasts, and it seems like they're going back and forth just a little bit. The Nationals seems to be sort of the kryptonite, though, for Luis Moreno.
Well, this rivalry really turned around, Dave, in 2014 at the University of Minnesota, where Emmett Peixoto came back from 9-0 down in the tiebreaker to defeat Luis 11-9. That was the first time he beat Luis Moreno in 4 years. And since then, Dave, we've seen very competitive matches between the two. Emmett defeating Luis earlier this year in New Orleans. That was for 9th place. And then it was Luis defeating Emmett in a tiebreaker at the New York Athletic Club in March. So very interesting match. I think we're both expecting a long match here.
Okay, we have appealed the serve. I thought it was good. Disagree? Disagree. Okay, both
And the very first rally yields an appeal.
So we got second
and
serve.
It was a long one at that. That's 2 out of 3 to 21, breaker to 11. And up the show with a big setup there.
Doesn't put it away, though.
That is down.
But he does that
Point.
one.
Luis Moreno playing great handball right now. Dave, you remember in Tucson just a couple weeks ago, looked about as good as we've ever seen him in defeating Sean Lenning in the finals of the Armed Forces Tribute Tournament. So we'll see if he can carry that form into the Nationals here. He looked good yesterday, taking out Ireland's Shane O'Neill.
That is a point.
Emmett seems to come to life at the Nationals. You know that he's been a finalist the last 2 years. He's had some big wins in those last 2 Nationals.
That's a
He's
point.
off to a good start here, leading 3-0.
And it seems to me that he's just hitting a lot of power stuff past Moreno to get those points. And that was almost an ace right there.
Second serve.
Short ball called by our ref. Peixoto contacted me late last night and asked for
down. Point.
his password to watch on-demand videos. Apparently he was wanting to see if he can find anything on some of his past matches against Moreno.
Dave, you talk about the drop of water. That just slight bit of distraction that can change things. Luis winning the first rally of this match, but overturned, and Emmett goes on to score 4 straight points before Luis is even in the server's box.
Down. Point. I thought that was
Luis
far enough. I'll be watching for that.
Not looking good the week before the Armed Forces Tribute. Emmett will lobby here for a screen call, and this is for future serves, Dave. He knows he's not going to get this call overturned, but now the ref will be looking for it. But Luis losing to Armando Ortiz badly at the Waif Reisner.
No, short.
Was in the middle of May. So hard to predict what Luis Moreno is going to show up.
Side out.
In fact, Dave, even in the same tournament, we've seen Luis look bad in the first round and then come back in the next round and look like one of the best players we've ever seen. You can see Emmett just controlling the center of the court.
I was going to say he's dictating traffic is about as good as you'd want to in a handball match. His court position's dead center. Luis Moreno going side to side.
It is down, side
You're
out.
seeing Luis hit a lot of fists, overhand and underarm, and then a very hard paddle there. Haven't seen a lot of sidearm swings with an open hand with his right hand yet.
Side out.
There's another one of those blasts from Emmett Peixoto.
But thus far, Luis just not letting the ball drop at all, and I think that's probably a sign of nerves, a little bit anxious. It's a good serve from Emmett.
Side out.
Dave, Emmett has that sneaky soft reverse down the left. It probably won't yield a lot of aces, but it gives him a lot of weak returns. And from there, he's able to direct traffic, as you said.
Side out.
That's an amazing tomahawk fist from Emmett, who goes inside out with a reverse spin over the top.
There was a nice sidearm swing from Moreno there with no fist shot, and then he drives the next one into the ground. If you were going to tally up how many fist shots Moreno has hit so far early in this match, it would be about 70% or more.
I would say so, yes. Both hands from every angle.
And that's including those back wall shots and the serve.
That's true. So without those shots, closer to 90%.
Well, we saw 2 in a row, which is quite the streak.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Luis does that when he's not comfortable.
7-1 now, Dave. Emmett totally in control.
Hold
Here should be another point.
Oh,
and Luis calls his own screen there.
Ooh.
And you have an inexperienced referee here, Dave. And these pro players know that they'll be able to negotiate in rally. I think you'll see a lot of lobbying because of that.
I don't, maybe later matches, but right now, Peixoto is dictating so much there.
1-7.
There's no room for arguing.
Well, not yet, but I think we're both expecting to see this go to about the 2-hour mark.
Terrible shot from Moreno.
That's down. Point.
And Dave, you remember in New York, in their last encounter in March, Emmett took a 14-1 lead in the first game. Looked like he was going to go on and win that tournament. Instead, Luis goes on a run late in that first game, scores 8 straight, loses the game, but then dominates games 2 and 3. So that's how quickly things can change. But you'd have to think if Emmett keeps up this level of ball, he's going to be in the driver's seat, although now 2 quick points for Luis.
3-7. No, short. Second serve.
How wicked is this second serve from Moreno?
It's just so tough.
Side out.
But Emmett defends it, earns a setup with his next shot.
7-3. Point.
We call that the stop and shoot
8-3.
from Emmett, who glides back from the service box to about the 37-foot line, stops on a dime, hits a beautiful rollout with his left. Just a strange.
What was that shot? That was an underhand paddle? From the standing upright position, Moreno tries to go for this underhand flip of the wrist, I believe into the left corner, and it looked like it shanked over to the right.
Well, he changed his mind at the last second. He was going to go to the left and then decided to be tricky and try to take a ball that was coming at him from the left side and redirect it to the right. And that's an easy ball to shank, which he just did.
You're watching the Four-Wall National Handball Championships, number 66 in Fridley, Minnesota, here at Lifetime Fitness. My name is Dave Vincent, alongside Dave Fink, as Emmett Peixoto and Luis Moreno are battling it out again. Last year, I believe in the semifinals at the Nationals, these two matched up. No, year before that, excuse me. They matched up at the finals of the Nationals, semifinals that is. And that was Emmett Peixoto who became victorious there.
Their last meeting at the Nationals, Dave, was at the University of Minnesota, just down the street from where we are now.
I'm a little surprised to see these two match up in the quarterfinals based on the fact that Emmett's been in the finals of the last two tournaments here at the Nationals, but I don't think you seed your tournaments based off of who lost the previous year. I know I wouldn't necessarily do that. Now the two having a little talk here as they get back into the court.
Luis has not had a lot of success at the Nationals in the last few years. Last year did not play.
Okay, let's play ball.
The year before, we already mentioned him losing 11-9 in a tiebreaker to Emmett after leading 9-0.
9, serving 3. Side out.
And Dave, for whatever reason, Luis is not
3,
making those
9.
little adjustment steps that he needs to get in a good position to hit good shots. Like you said, Dave, standing straight up, falling backwards, not backing up with a ball.
Okay, first serve.
And as a result, he's making a lot of errors. And the shots that aren't errors are not really that great.
No, sharp.
Tough to call the shorts from there.
Second serve.
For a referee, Dave, who's on the ground level. Dave, you know how tough that can be to see those short serves, especially from these guys who are hitting it so hard.
Yeah, it seems like you'd have to sit about 10 rows up on the bleachers and position yourself about a quarter across the court, about where the ref's at, maybe a little bit more towards center.
Yeah.
It's very hard to see unless you get back further from
I saw the serve good. Point.
for some reason.
Time. Okay,
Ask for a
2-minute timeout.
glove change. He's definitely going to get that, and it's going to be a 2-minute glove change now after a point there from Luis Moreno, who's just going to stay in the court here.
Well, I think that's smart for Luis, who in the last two rallies has sort of picked up his game a little bit. Not really much of a morning person, Dave. This is a 10 a.m. local start time for Luis. Well, for everyone, but it looks like he's warming his way up into this match. And Luis is a guy that a lot of times doesn't spend a lot of time warming up. You'll see him in a lot of matches show up 1 to 2 minutes before the coin flip. So uses the first half of the first game in a lot of cases to get his body warmed up and into the match.
Yeah, I believe that to be true as well. And that ball goes out of the court. It's the 66th USHA Four-Wall National Handball Championships, giving you the live stream. World Players of Handball, WPHlive.tv. I want to thank all of those that have helped put this whole thing together, to include the President's Club. It's been absolutely amazing. Also, Ward Services, USHA Four-Wall Nationals, brought to you by Ward Services. If you're challenged with many employees spread over multiple locations, challenged with effectively communicating important information to employees, do all of your employees understand that there are benefits out there? Have Ward Services join your team and serve your employees an ACE for your corporation and benefits communication. For no-cost solution to these challenges, contact USHA Director Jim Ward and his office at 800-673-6472. That's 800-673-6472. That's J. Ward at wardservices.com. They're the title sponsor of the Four-Wall National Handball Championships. Also, the President's Club, as I mentioned earlier, donating money to the World Players of Handball film team, as well as the board of directors from the World Players of Handball. Dave, you're on that directing team. You donated as well. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody who's put their monies together to help fund these Four-Wall National Handball Championships and the live broadcast. And the archiving of these
Okay,
games,
play
which
ball.
might be just the
Scores
best part of
5,
the whole thing.
serving 9.
They're all historic matches. 5-9. Peixoto returning the serve
Point.
after going up 9-3.
3 straight points now for Luis, Dave.
6-9. That's short. Second serve. Point.
Dave, these two average, if you extrapolate in 15-point games and 25-point games, and their average in 21-point games, 90 total points combined in a match. So far, they've played 16 in 21 minutes. You can see, Dave, why both of us predicted a 2+ hour match here.
Floor okay?
Likely into the noon hour local time here. It's going to be a great one. Always is when these two play. You know, Dave, a lot of people ask us, what's your favorite matchup to watch? And I think both of us would say this one is in that top 10.
Yeah, because the players are very similar.
Yeah.
They both have a ground and pound style. They're both get artists. Luis Moreno doesn't get the headline as being a get artist, but he absolutely is in the top 3.
You'll see Emmett in these matches against Luis try to mix it up. He'll try and go to the roof and use the slower serves, but at some point he does go to that ground and pound, so you get to see a lot of variety.
9.
These two play.
8-9.
Now 5 straight points from Moreno.
8-9.
And this is what Luis can do, Dave. Another ace.
That's an amazing serve right there from Luis Moreno.
But how many times played Luis, Dave, or seen Luis play where it seems like he just doesn't have it?
Short.
2 minutes later, he's erased whatever deficit he faced, and he's totally in control.
Yep. Seems like it happens every match.
Yeah.
Actually. He's very comfortable in that situation when a lot of his fans are easy to write him off.
Point.
Or a lot of those that are huge handball fans are very easy or quick to write him off. You have to say, no, he's out of everybody that plays the game, most comfortable this exact position. This is where he, well.
You know, Dave, he's kind of like the Golden State Warriors of handball, where he seems like he can score 6, 8 points in 2 minutes. You know, the Warriors might be down by 10, and then all of a sudden they're up by 3, 2 minutes later. A couple of near half-court threes from the Splash Brothers, and you know, it's a different game. Look at that corner kill from Luis. Emmett had to position himself over there to the right. Luis goes behind him, threads the needle. Luis now leading 10-9. Not a good serve. Terrible return.
That's down. Point.
And when Luis gives you that opportunity, Dave, when he's on one of these runs, you have to take advantage. Take him out of the surface box. But Emmett, huge setup. And now Emmett looks a little tired right now.
That's short.
And it may not look like you're doing a lot of running, but when you're dealing with Luis Moreno's power and hops and these long rallies, it wears you out, and it wears you out quickly. See Emmett now not able to put the ball down, and that's why I say, Dave, that combined with his body language, that he looks a little fatigued. Emmett swing pretty much as hard as he can on these shots.
Down.
Finally
Side out.
takes advantage of his 4th setup, that rally, and you see he's going to let that ball roll to the front. That gives you an extra 6 to 7 seconds there, Dave, which is a veteran move. You heard his wife, Jessica, clapping for him.
11.
She's always in the front. She's a yellow jersey winner as a fan. In fact, the only fan that's ever won a yellow jersey. So congratulations to her.
Well, they get double air miles every time they fly out of town for one of these tournaments.
Yeah.
Congratulations to American Airlines.
That's a point.
The ball hits Luis. No point. That's the very first point that Emmett has scored since he was up 9-4.
10,
now it's
11.
10-11. breaking a 7-0 run from Luis Moreno.
It's a great left from Luis.
No. Point. 11-11. Short, that hit the line. Appeal. Agree? Agree. Second serve. Side out. 11-11. No, short. Second. It's a point. Twelve, 11. That's a point. Thirteen, 11. Crack, that's down. Point. Fourteen, 11. That's short. Second. Point. Timeout. 15-11.
I can't hear you, Dave.
Linda?
Yeah, because my massage therapist is in Kansas City and Brady's starting to sweat it, so if he needs a massage tonight, I would like to borrow it. Just like the Brady on his table here, but if you don't mind that well, I'll do it.
Okay, 30 seconds, guys. Where's Luis? Where's Luis? Let's go, Luis. Luis, let's go. Time's in.
Lloyd, give him 15 seconds or whatever, so he gets some kind of authority.
I gave him 30 seconds. Luis, time is in. Let's go.
Change gloves.
Changing gloves? Okay.
Cannot hear you. Still cannot hear you.
They're fine. They're fine.
What's that good day today?
Emmett, you ready?
Close that door when you get to it.
His gloves are fine.
It's a hangout call?
Okay, guys, let's play ball. Okay, Louisa serve. Score is 15-11. That's a point. Sixteen, 11. It's a point. Seventeen, 11. That's a screen. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. That's a screen.
If it's a fat back wall set, never a screen.
It was too close.
Even if it's just a fat back wall set, I want it no matter what. I don't have time to see it. It's like, oh, we're by the body, but we're looking.
Do it again, guys. Okay, first serve is 17-11. Side out. 11-17. Side out. 17-11. Side out. 11-17. No. Side out. 17-11. Point. That's a good serve. Point. 19-11. Side out.
Is she little?
11-19. No, side out. Okay, 19-11. Good serve. $20-11. Thank you. Thank you, Evan. Appreciate it. Good game. Started. Okay, guys, you guys ready? Game 2. Luis to serve. 0, serving 0. No, side out. 0-0. That's a good pass. Point. 1-0. Down, side out. Zero, 1. That's short. Second serve.
We have a photo to take, thank you.
Side out. One, 0. Short. Second serve. hold up. Contact, do it again. 1-0. Side out. Okay, 0-1. Short. Second. No. Side out. One, 0. Thank you. As a point. Two, 0. That's short. Second. Point. Three, 0. Side out. 0-3. Side out. 3-0. That's a pass. Side out. 0-3. Side out. 3-0. Point. Four, 0. No. Side out. 0-4. No. Side out. 4-0. No. 0-4. No. Four, 0. That's a point. Timeout. First timeout. Five, 0. Okay, play ball. Okay, score is 5-0. That's short. Second. Point. 6-0. No. Point. 7-0. Side out.
Wasn't he turned around and looking at you and stuff when I was trying to swing? Like this?
He turned around.
Because I couldn't see. Because I saw.
He wasn't questioning.
He was.
I didn't think there was. He was not
A little distracted when he's doing 360s in front of me, yeah?
Okay, I'll keep an eye on it. Okay, guys. Score 0, serving 7. Point. 1-7. Oh, hold up. Do it again. Hold up. Couple minutes. Do that again, guys.
So you not back up completely into my shot?
I was.
So I had no shot to hit?
I didn't think there was an avoidance.
Did I have a shot to hit other than that?
You had a shot. Okay, let's play. Okay, guys. One, 7. That is down, side out. 7, 1. That's short. Second serve. No. One, 7. No, that's a point. 2, 7. That's a good serve. Point. 3, 7. No, 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 no. Do it again. Hit the ball. We got 3 serving. 3 serving 7. No, side out. Is that appealable? Is that appealable? Did you see a bad bounce? Did you see a bad bounce? No bad bounce. Guys, did not see it. Side out. Got 7 serving 3. That's a point. 8, 3. Side out. Three, 8. That's down, side out. 8, 3. No, point. Shirt. Change shirts. 2-minute guy. guys, 30 seconds. Luis, let's go. Luis, are you here?
The bathroom.
Hey, when do you start calling points? What's it do?
Does he have any other timeouts left?
He does. He has all. He has two of them.
What I would do, I would say,
Assess the timeout. That's the best way. It's the second time, so I'll do that next time. Not this time.
Okay. Joe Driscoll. Report to tournament control. Joe Driscoll, tournament control.
Okay, guys, we got to play ball. Let's go. Emmett serve. The score is 9, serving 3. Set out. 3, 9. No, side out. 9, 3. That's short. Second. There's a point. 10, 3. Side out.
I should have waited on that one.
Okay, score is 3, serving 10. Okay, peel the serve. I did not see it. You couldn't see it either. Angle. Down. Disagree. We're going to do that over. We got second serve. That's a screen, guys. That's a screen. Not a setup. Do it again. Emmett, it was too close to him. I got to do it for safety reasons.
No, I agree when it goes by his body, but if it's a fat back wall
Yeah,
setup,
I understand.
like I have the
For you.
full court.
Yeah.
You know, so just wait.
I'll keep an eye
You can
on it.
always call it. You can always call it if you go, oh, you know, that wasn't a setup.
All right, very good. Let's do it again, guys. First serve. Score is 3 serving 10. Two serves. This is first serve. That's short. Appeal. Agree? Okay. Second serve. That's down. Point. Four, 10. That is point. Five, 10. Hold up. There's a visual. Do it again. First serve, 5, 10. Side out. Ten, 5. Side out. Okay, 5, 10. That's good. Side out. Ten, 5. Side out. Appeal the serve. Agree? Agree. Side out. Score is 5, 10. Point. 6, 10. Point. 7, 10. No. Hold up. Screen. We got first serve, 7, 10. No. Side up. Somebody grab another towel, if you don't mind. Are there towels more there? No, I was saying. Could you get one? Thank you. Okay. Okay, play ball, guys. Score is 10, serving 7. Side out. Seven, 10. Okay, that is a point. 8, 10. No, side out.
No towel yet.
I was going to say, it's not here yet. Ten, 8. Hold up. The ball popped up, came up. Do it again. Ten, 8. No. Second serve. Do it again. Check the ball. Okay, first serve, 10, 8. Point. 11, 8. Pass, side out. Yeah. How's your shirt?
Don't hit that ball with the door. What is the tournament? What's the tournament with wins coming up, you know? What's the tournament with wins coming up?
Like a volunteer referee to control this?
Around the 13th of July. I'll have to get a hold of my brother about that. I will get my answers back in the mail because the mail service is bad. I might be there. I doubt he's going to put me in. But I might be there just to watch. I go to I might be there just to watch a game. The 13th of July, you said? Right around there.
Okay, guys, let's go. 30 seconds. Okay, thank you.
I figured.
Excellent.
Anything else, I'm going to be around here.
Okay.
You guys just kind of be here helping out. So.
Excellent. Thank you. Big. Okay, let's play ball. Okay, Luisa serve. Hold up. Glasses. Oh, excuse me. Okay, guys, scores. 8 serving 11. No, short. Second. Point. Nine, 11. Point. Ten, 11. That's short. Second. Hope. Emmett, you can't go in front of him like that. I'm going to call avoidable hinder on that. That's a point. He took the shot. You could have stayed. You could have stayed along the wall. No, it was far enough off the wall. That's avoidable, guys. Point. 10, 11. Side out. 11, 10. Side out. Ten, 11. That's good. Side out. 11, 10. That's a screen and short.
Louise Clark. We need you to referee, please.
Second serve. Side out. 10-11. Good rally, side out. Yeah, right glove. Change the right glove, or gloves. 2 minutes, guys. Let's keep it at 2 minutes. Okay, guys, 30 seconds. Okay, let's play ball. Okay, Emma serve. Score is 11 serving 10. That's short. Second. Point. 12-10. That's down. Point. 13-10. Side out. Ten, 13. That's a screen, guys. Screen serve. He did. First serve. That's down. Point. 11-13. That's short. Appeal. Agree. Second serve. I didn't see anything there, Emmett. I didn't see nothing at all. That's a point. What did you say?
My follow through, my ankle changed his, and I was swinging.
That was a hinder? Contact hinder?
Yeah, he has it too.
Okay.
I was following through when I hit him. That's why I stopped.
Let's do a contact. Let's do it over. Do it over. He's saying that it's on his follow through. I didn't see it. Luis, hold on, guys. I'm showing. Luis served that one?
Yes.
I'm showing Luis served that one. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
No. I didn't move my car.
He served it up. He served it.
Play ball. Luis's serve, it's 11-13. That is a point.
You play next time? No.
12-13. That's short. Second serve. Side out. 13-12. Point. 14-12. That's a screen. First serve. That's a point. I guess 15, serving 12, 10 seconds. First serve. Side out. Time out. No. Okay. Okay, let's go. You can't watch the floor for 5 minutes. Okay, play ball. Score is 12, serving 15. That's short. Second. That is down. Point. Okay. Glove change, 2 minutes, guys. I don't think they've used any timeouts yet. You have to change your shirt. Emmett, how's your shirt? Change it.
Create a banner. So where do you reside in the summer? Washington, D.C.? I'll be going to Washington. Little road trip coming up. Parts in LA. Go to Vegas too. Three-wall tournament crossover last year. How'd you do? Did you beat them? Everything cruising, big balls. Oh my God. To get to the semis. Yeah. Which is good enough because they take the whole ball. Oh, no.
Let's go, guys. We got 30 seconds. Let's go. Okay, thanks.
Never hear. I hear that.
Okay.
You know, I've seen him.
Okay, time is in. Let's play ball. Okay, Luisa serve. Okay, the score is 13, serving 15. That's short, guys. I'm going to call that a short serve. Appeal. Short. Agree? Agree. Second serve. That is a point. $14, 15. A bad bounce. Hopped up. Do it again. Check the ball, guys. Ball's okay? Play ball. 14, serving 15. Point. I did not see the slide. I think that's appealable. Did you see a slide? No. No slide. That's a point. Okay. Emmett is penalty the serve. Did you see his serve? Okay, it's a point, Emmett. Okay. Okay, Luis's serve scores were together at 15-15. That's short. Second. No, do it again. $15. Hold up. Okay, scores 15-15. That's a screen, guys. I'm going to call that a screen. It was right next to you, Luis. First serve. That is down, point. $16-15. I didn't think that would have made it. I did not think that would have made it. Luis, where did that hit you?
I hear you.
I didn't think it would have made it.
You have to give the advantage, you have to give it to the player if you
Okay.
has a chance to make it.
We're going to do that over, guys. Do it over. We're going to do that over, Luis. 16-15. That is a point. $17-15. Nope. Contact. $17-15. No. Side out. $15-17. That's a slider. Floor's wet. Tom, what do they say?
Are you going up to rank?
I don't know if there's a ranking system. I play the expert computer.
On that one call,
I don't play my friends.
help me out. I don't understand that. I didn't think it would have made it. Is that even appealable?
Yeah. I was going to make it anyway.
No problem. Okay, play ball. Okay, scores 15-17. Side out. $17-15. Oh, that's avoidable. We call that a point. I'm going to call avoidable on that one.
Okay. It was a good shot, though.
Yeah. Timeout. He was taking the shot.
One day something happened to you. I asked you about it. You didn't answer. Do you recall what he's talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I was just in there one day just trying different stuff, and then finally the timing of my elbow and my wrist kind of came
Just
together.
came to you one day, huh?
Just trying different things this way. Keep it up. Yes, I remember. But because it's all about your wrist and your elbow, you know, the right things at the right time. It's just...
Okay, guys, scores 18-15. Point. $19-15. Good. Sign out. Okay, 15-19. That's short. Second. That's good. Side out. $19-15. Good rally. Point. Change your gloves. A glove change, 2 minutes.
Lloyd? Your opponent? He's okay, but he wants to play too.
Okay, means I got it well. He's okay if we play it new?
Yeah.
What does that put me?
Well, he's going to say, but he's...
I mean,
They might trade
it's match point right now. So as soon as this is over, I can go and play. That's not a problem. Okay. Okay, guys. It's 20 serving 15. No, no, no. Do it again. First serve, match point 15. Side out. $15-20. Point. $16-20. Screen, hold up, hold up, hold up. I'm gonna give that a screen. Do it again. Got first serve. Side out. $20, 16. Side out. $16-20. Side out. 20-16. No. Second. That's down. Good game. Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Who you playing, Abraham? Abraham, who you playing? Paul.
39 pants.
Is that an